Unsuccessful relationships, the same issues, there's a common denominator, and that is you.
Yeah.
So the question is, what are you going to have failing do for you? Are you going to learn from it? Are you going to then take the strength from that and then move forward? Because everything that's been put in front of you that you fail in is actually allowing you to heal and allowing you to complete something for yourself as you move forward. How many of y'all run, or you know people, we know people, right, who go in from one job to the next and they have the same things happen in the same relationship, right? Because they haven't learned from that first failure. Now, I always coach my friends, or people, just stay there and figure out what is it that you need to learn in that failing there. And then move forward. Or at least learn from that. So failures are actually lessons for your success. And Jim Collins actually has a book called Failing Forward. Failing Forward. So have your failures move you forward. Learn from your failures and other people's failures. I'm going to leave you with a quote. It's from an old favorite show of mine called The Commish. He told his son this. There are people that are smart. Okay, they'll learn from their mistakes. There are people that are smart, but then there are people that are wise. They'll learn from other people's mistakes. So are you going to be smart or wise?
So I started the night talking about how my choices are about doing more than getting by, but rather to win. And so first I'll tell you how I define failure. To me, I define goals for myself. Failure is I don't ever start to move forward towards those goals, or failure is I give up before I achieve that goal. So the way that I combat fear of failure is that I never stop trying until I accomplish it. It's like running a hurdling race, right? All those times that you may not get the job that you were going after. You may have been turned down for a college program that you were going after, or all of the other types of hurdles that are in your road, in your pathway. Don't be afraid of those, because at the end of the day, you're not failing when you don't get those. Like the other lady said, you're learning from them. Your failure is if you give up before you achieve them, or if you don't even give yourself the opportunity to try to get there.
And I wrote down, it says, combat the fear of failure. Two words that jump out at me is combat and fear. So I'm going to combat fear. My father, who never had a high school diploma, was and is the brightest, smartest man that I have ever known. And me being called Dr. Roberts, every time someone says that to me, it reminds me of my father. My father had us learn this quote that says, winning isn't a sometime thing, it's an all-time thing. You don't do things right once in a while, you do things right all the time. Winning is a habit, unfortunately, so is failing. And that's a quote from Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi was the most winningest coach in the NFL. And I use that. It has to be a habit. Everything that you heard 8 times before me is the exact same thing. It is a habit. You have to make it a habit. Yes, it's going to happen.